that were late to put on their full-on armor.
I don't know. I'm sorry, but I just don't believe in disappearing and fighting. I think it's just a cheesy act to say, hey, here you go. If you need somebody to rely on getting a combo in, guaranteed, Smoke and all the other
I
four
mean,
pathetic ninjas of this game are guaranteed.
it's all in balance because the cameos is what makes it so you could throw stuff or add
Yeah,
to
but no
your
one uses their
weakness.
cameos improperly. They use them just
I
because
mean,
it's
if you
able to
watch
fit in.
Batman, he does the same thing. He throws a smoke grenade and he disappears. So I don't understand.
But
I'm
he's
trying to
not
say he's
disappearing. He's
Batman.
actually disappeared. When I say disappeared, it's off the screen. Like, that's not disappeared. Like, if a disappear act, you use a smoke bomb here, and you, I don't know, gone for 5 seconds. But when you're like disappear like Reptile, that doesn't make any sense to me. I find
I
that
don't
very
know. I
cheap.
mean, if Reptile's supposed to be a ninja, which he's like a half-ass.
I know, but he's a reptile, so he can blend in. He disappears. That makes sense.
But even
But the whole
chameleons have to
smoke
sit
shit,
there
that don't
and
make
wait
no sense
for
to
a
me, bro.
second.
I'm sorry. That's
I
just,
mean,
maybe
yo,
it's
if you
just the
watch,
artistry
if
coming
even
out of me.
Spider-Man disappears, like he disappears. So I don't know.
I don't know about Spider-Man disappear, but I guess so.
Spider-Man disappears. Miles Morales, he disappears. Spider-Man too.
I
For
don't know. I
stealth.
think Smoke is just cheap. That's just my
I
opinion.
mean, you flying faster than smoke disappears. So I mean, it's like,
No, he flies just as fast as Scorpion, actually. He has the same speed as Scorpion does.
that's what
People
I'm
don't
saying.
see
So I
that.
don't understand. Like I fight smoke when he's invisible. So it ain't nothing to me.
No,
It's just
I'm
like,
not saying. I think the invisibility is just cheap because again, if you have no health, you can easily do
oh, I
smoke
hear
and
you.
then
I mean,
basically,
everyone has some
like, come
weird
on.
advantage, though. I mean, you can't really bitch too much about it. You know what I'm saying? You really just have to.
It is advantage. It's advantage to you guys because
I
again, you
mean,
can
but
do
you
that
could
fucking
sit and
random
fly in
shit.
the air and
Yeah, I can
avoid
back away.
anybody's specific projectile. Like Sub-Zero throws horizontal
But I don't have
projectiles.
projectiles. That's what I'm talking about.
That's
Is
what I'm
Omni-Man
saying.
does
So
not
what
have
is Smoke
projectiles.
supposed to have if he don't throw nothing but himself? He's
But
either
he has. But first
he's
off, all the
invisible
ninjas
by
have
himself and he
projectiles,
throws
my
a
friend.
grenade which he appears after
No, no,
the
no.
grenade explodes.
Okay,
And then when he
all the
disappears, it's
people.
always him. Like
Okay,
that's
first
what
off,
I'm saying.
the
That's the
only projectile
balance
I
of
have,
it.
which if you want to consider a projectile, is the clap. That's not really a projectile.
But the
And then
clap,
I have
you
my
ain't used the
body as a
clap the
projectile.
whole game. Pause. Like you ain't showcase all of Omni-Man's specialties.
I'm not
That's
gonna
when it's
clap
like,
when it's negative on frame. I'm not gonna use it when it's gonna
but
disadvantage me
how
in the
else are you
match.
gonna use your negative frame against anybody if you're at a distance? Like all you're doing is you're flying in with Omni-Man instead of using the clap.
Well,
Because
all you're
that's his
doing is basically
projectile.
staggering your
Smoke
two
doesn't have a
forwards, and then you're
projectile that
disappearing.
keeps him away from people. That's why people be pissed off.
What, the
Smoke has to
projectile?
put
It's not that
himself in front of
guaranteed, bro.
everybody. Like if you
I can
jump in
press
the
it and
air,
you
I
can
could throw
disappear.
a boomerang, but you'll still be brought closer to me.
Bro,
Sub-Zero
okay,
and
so
everybody
here's the
throws
disadvantage
something.
with if you're gonna tell me that I have a projectile, which is my smack, that's great and all. But all you gotta do is while you're disappeared, you can do your staggering forwards, which is again your leap forward, disappear shit, and then I could be at disadvantage again. So
No,
I don't know
because
what
all
you're
you have to do
arguing
with
about.
Omni-Man, if I'm Omni-Man versus Smoke, is you just fly in the air and you land down on top of Smoke, or
Yeah, but it's not that
or
it's not
you
that easy
use
to
a
predict
cameo
when you
like
have your
Frost.
frames are so your frame data is quicker than Omni Man's. His two frames that start up are his back 1 2 and his 2 1 I think 3.
But at the end of the day, defense is the
So I'm not
best
saying that
offense.
yes I could have avoided it by yes jumping and predicting hopefully that I land on you, but that's like a 50-50.
But that's at the end of the day. What else are you gonna do? If your defense is your best offense, you have to play it, no matter if it's a has if you show
Yeah, but it's not
weakness
a
or not.
guarantee, my friend.
But at the end of the day, I'm
When
playing
you're
with Smoke and
disappeared,
Jax. My
and then
boy
I have
even
to
said
deal
it.
with your cameo, which is slamming the ground. So if I jump improper, if I don't time the jump, then I'm fucked with either you're staggering forward while you're disappearing. So I've got like 3 things to worry about. You don't have to worry about anything because if you don't land something, you can.
Oh shit.